They score! They score!
Welcome to God's Playbook with your host, Father Rico Passero.
Lock at the 20, 10, 5, touchdown! Touchdown!
Let's play ball.
Hi, friends. Happy New Year to you. No, I haven't lost my mind, but our liturgical year begins tomorrow with the first Sunday of Advent. So let's talk a little bit about what Advent is. Advent, which begins our new liturgical year, is the season to which we long and hope for the coming of the Messiah. We thank God for the first coming of Jesus, and we also look forward to the future in which Jesus comes for the second time. During Advent, friends, we share in the Israelites' long wait for the Messiah to come and enter into expectation in this season of waiting and the season of hope. This time is of joyful anticipation, waiting in hope with Mary for the Lord to come. During this season, Catholics are encouraged to keep Advent and to stop rushing right into Christmas. Since after Halloween, friends, our stores have turned from black and orange to Santa Clauses and Christmas carols. But we recognize that these 4 weeks that lead to the birthday of Jesus are vital for us in this holy season, a season in which the Church wears purple, the royal color, as we await the birth of our King. It also suggests humility and hope. In addition to preparing our hearts for the celebration of Christ's birth, let us prepare for Jesus' second coming in the fullness of the kingdom, whether we are called home to God or whether Jesus comes for the second time. We talk about this encounter with God and how Advent should be for us a time of great renewal. Advent is a time in which we can continue to examine our lives and use the powerful scriptures, especially the prophet Isaiah, who is one of the prophets of hope, to help us to identify how we can enter into this holy season. I also encourage each of us to enter into the sacrament of reconciliation and penance. Proper preparation for the birthday of Jesus is not Christmas trees and outdoor lights, but it's the internal. What is the status of my soul? How can I ask God's mercy? How can I be repentant for my sins and truly give the gift that Jesus really wants for his birthday, and that is of a pure heart? We know, friends, that Advent is full of great symbols that help us to anticipate the coming of Jesus. The Advent wreath, which we often hang on our door, or perhaps we put on our kitchen tables, living room tables, or somewhere else of importance in our homes. Advent wreaths remind us, because they are a circle, that God's love has no beginning and no end, and that each of us belong to God's family. The Advent wreath is made of evergreen and holds 4 candles, 3 purple and 1 pink. The purple candles remind us of the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, as well as the pink candle. The pink candle is the candle of joy, knowing that Christmas is near and is lit on the 3rd Sunday of Advent. I encourage all families, if you don't already have an Advent wreath at home, to go out and purchase one. And as you gather as church each Sunday at Mass, when you come home, as a family, light the candle. And throughout the week, at your family meals, whether your family is one person or a large family, light the candle as you enter into your lunch and dinners, recognizing that as you eat, you dine with the Lord in this holy season of waiting. We also have Advent calendars. Advent calendars are not meant to just expand our waistline as we enjoy chocolates, but rather it's that anticipated countdown to the birthday of the Messiah. This long-standing tradition of the Church was always there to help us to utilize these 4 weeks for its original intention. Of course, many secular ways have now creeped in using Advent calendars to just create excitement of chocolates and treats. But rather, it's not about chocolates and treats, is it? But is the fact that Jesus humbled himself to come down to be our Messiah. Friends, I pray that this Advent will be a time of great renewal for each of us. I pray that as we hear the scriptures, that the Lord will touch our hearts, bringing us the virtues of faith, hope, and love renewed in our very lives, and that this season may draw us to a renewed joy as we celebrate Jesus' birth and presence in our midst. And so as we enter into the season beginning tomorrow, let's do so with great joy. For Emmanuel, God is with us. For God's Playbook, I'm Father Rico. God loves you, and so do I.
If you like what you hear, please consider supporting us using any of our affiliate links in the description below via Buzzsprout, Ko-Fi, or GoFundMe. Thanks, and God bless.